move from one activity to another. So I'll just say a home page button I'll give. So I'll just show you how to move from one activity to another. And after that, I'll show you how to pass data from one activity to another. Next, I will show you how to fetch the data back. So these are the three parts I will show you. So now toast is done. So what I will do, I'll add a new activity. So this is how you need to add a new activity. So when you're adding a new activity, so you just go to activity, empty activity. So I'll just say this as a home page. What is this? Home page. So I'll just say finish. So when I created new activity, you can see a Java file added. You can see a layout file added. And in manifest, you can see the data, means the information saying that a new activity or a new screen is there available in this app. In manifest file also, this information will be added. Okay. If you delete this information, error will be thrown and you can see that as well. So this is how basically you will see here in manifest, a Java class and a activity. So how did I do that? Right click, new activity, then go to empty activity and just give your name and click finish. Okay, fine. So now how do I first let me go to this home page. So here we'll do one thing. So here so linear layout means it will come in order. That's it. So it is not that much great I'm doing. So I'll just say vertical. I'll just add a few things here. Uh, so what do we add here? We'll add one text box. So I'll just add a text view. So I'll just after adding the text view, I'll just give the text size. Uh, colon text size. So I'll just say 24 dp means increasing the size. Okay. So next I'll give the margin. Android colon layout margin 10 dp means I'm telling four sides I'll give the margin. So you will understand these things. You don't worry too much. Android colon gravity. So I'll just say center. App content. So when I say gravity center, your text is at the center. So here, so as of now, we'll put like this. So this is our home page, and I'll give the text as Android colon text equal to. hmm, Sorry, already it's there, na. So we just need to change this home page. That's it. So I've just added few things, and I've added saying that it is a home page. It means it will tell the user that we are coming to the home page. So how do I move here home page? So after coming here, uh, so instead of toast, na, so we'll just say toast message. I gave a toast message. So what I'll do, I'll just add one more button. I'll just go to design. I'll just drag and drop the thing. So again, it will come like this. You just add these two things, the padding and the margin. So when you split, your design will be, I mean to say, somewhat like this. So you can see your design. So at any point of time, you can specify the layout height and width once. I cannot specify twice. Okay, so that is what I have done. So I'll just say uh, home page button. So what did I do? I just said home page button. Okay. So again, same thing. I'll just add the functionality Android colon on click equal to on home page. Any name you can give on home page btn. So this is like a kind of function name I'm giving. That's it. Then after this, I'll come here and I'll click here and I'll say alt enter. Then I'll do enter. So now again here, a new function is being created on home page automatically. So what I'll do here, I'll be writing the piece of code which is required to move from main activity to home page. So how do you do that? We do this using using a class object called intent. So you need to remember the names intent. Intent is the thing which is being used to move from one activity to another. Okay. So how do I do that? I'll just say in. If I type int intent, so it has already come. So intent. So I just create an object for this. Uh, so all this header file is already there. So no need to worry. Equal to new intent of. So from where to where you want to move. So you need to type that main activity dot this comma. So what is your home page, right? So you need to move to home page dot class. Okay. So this is how you need to say, and there is a function called start activity. So you just say start activity of you pass the object which you have created. Intent. That's it. So now what will happen basically is like when you click on a button, right? When you click on this button, home page button click, when you click on this, you will be moving from main activity to home page. So how do I do that? So let us try to run it. So say, so now we can test toast message means toast will come. So next, if I click on home page, you got it. What did I do now? When I click on home page button, I have moved to the second activity. So how do we do this? By creating an object of a class called intent, and we are creating. We have just created an object here, and we are dynamically allocating a memory using new operator. And to this constructor, you need to pass from which class to which class you are moving. So we can say from main activity dot this. So from main activity, I want to move to home page. So I'm saying from this class to home page class, I want to move. I'll pass this and I'll just say start activity. Start activity is basically the function which will trigger the intent object, which we will call the intent object, and it will move to the next screen. So that is how it happened. So this is how it is. So now you can see here again, I clicked on black back button at the bottom. I click on this back button at the bottom, then it went. So again, when I click on home page, it is coming to home page. Okay, perfect. So now, how do you pass the data? So passing the data means this is one thing. Uh, so now I'll add one more button. So I'll just stop this now. So again, I'll add one more button. So split. You need to add this layout margin and height so that your button will be somewhat visible to you guys. Yeah. So I'll just pass here. So now, so I need to pass a text. Android colon text equal to. So pass data. So what is the now if I click on this path data function, so what I will do, I pass some data from here, or you can give some dynamic data also if you want. I'll just give some dynamic data. So you just observe how we give now. So you take a edit text. Okay, plain text you take. Go to split. So first let it be there. Should be at the top of the thing here. So now you enter some text, and from this text, same text it will be set to the home page screen. I'll tell you the actual content. So instead of text, I'll give hint. Hint means it will just show, it will not give anything. Enter some data. Hint is a kind of you are telling what for what purpose this edit text is there. So I'm saying to the user, you enter some data and click on pass data button so that you. So I will enter some data in this edit text, and the same data will be set in this. Where is this? It will be set in this home page. In home page here, it will be set. Are we clear? So I'll enter some text here in the edit text, and the same data will be set in this text view. Okay, that is what we can do. or else okay, same thing we can do. So how do I perform that? I'll just come here. So I have already created a button. See, there are different ways to create the on click event of a button. For example, now I'll just add this. So we can again say on right colon on click equal to on pass data button click. So I'll tell you the other way also. We'll give some ID to this. So I'll just say dummy data. So I gave some ID to this edit text. So how do you how so here there are two things. The first thing is, if you want to take a input from the edit text and if you want to pass it inside this intent and all, now you need to do what you need to do is like you need to basically I mean to say you need to link this control. You need to link this control and create a local object like local variable. What you do now, you need to create a local object, and with that local object we can send the send the get the text and we can send it to the content. So how we'll do that, I'll tell you. Okay. So simple thing, you just come here. What we need to do now? So anyway, this layout is linked. This class is linked to this layout. So you just create something. So I'll just say any name I can give. So I'll just take the name as dummy data. I'll just say. So what is the control from which I want to take the data? Edit text. So I'll just type here edit text. And there is, actually I told you now, there is a function called find view by RD. This function will basically find the controls in your layout with the unique IDs and map it with your local variables. So how do I map this one? R means under resource folder, you check for this ID. What is the ID name which we gave here? Dummy data. So I'll just pass it here. See, my variable name should not be same and all. If you want, you can do it in different way. So you can give, uh, say, data. Just data you can give another name. So after this, what you will do? You just say alt enter and create field. Local variable means it will be created within the function. If you say create field means it will be created globally. Outside the function, it will create. Dummy data is not there, right? Oh, it's already there now. Simply design. So now I have created a local variable. So you know the difference between local variable and global variable, right? Global variable means I can access this variable within this class, within this braces. If I create local variable, my scope will be within this function only. So I want it to access it globally. So I have created a global variable. After creating a global variable, I'll just come to my main activity. So whatever is there, main activity, I'll just come here. I have already added here. So I'll just click alt enter. So that's it. A function has been created. So first I need to fetch the data. So I'll just create one variable called string temp data equal to so data dot get text. So get text is basically the function which will get the text from the edit text control, and after that we need to convert this text to string, because this get text will actually give you the ASCII character type, not ASCII. It will give you some editable text. So this text you need to convert to the string so that it will be easily understandable by the user. So what you are doing here, basically with this code, with this single line of code, you are taking the input data whichever typed by the user into a temp data variable. So after this, what again same thing, again use intent object. So I'll just say intent equal to again same thing, new uh, intent of same thing, main activity dot this comma. My thing is this one, right? I want to go to home page. So I'll just say home page dot class, and I'll just end here. So after this, I need to say intent dot put extra, because I want to pass data from here, right? Dynamic data I want to pass. So I'll just say intent dot put extra of I need. So put extra is a combination of key value pair. So key value pairs similarly in the concept where you use like dictionaries, map, multi-map, same way. So key value where my key value is data. I'll just say my key is data. Why this key is important? I'll tell you. This will be useful when you're reading to trying to retrieve the data. Key is useful when you're trying to retrieve the data on the home page. So I'll just say dot. What is my data here? My data, what I'm passing is temp data. So I'll just say here, just say start activity of intent. Good. So now half part is over. Half part in the sense passing the data from a home page main activity is over. Now you need to get the data on the I mean to say get the data on the home page. So how do we do this? Get the data on the home page. Again, we need to use the key. So with the again same intent and the same key we'll be using. So again, if I want to first we'll get the data. So I'll just say intent equal to again we'll create an object for that. So I'll just say intent equal to get intent of means I'm telling so I'm getting some information, so please get the information. So how do I get the information? So what is the value I'm passing here of type string? So I'm passing a data of type string, right? So I'll just say string that string some val so I'll just say string val string str. I'll just take it, then I will say intent dot get value. So intent dot get. So I'll just say intent dot get. So I'll just say get string extra. Since what we have done here, so here we have took the same key. So we this should be very careful. Whatever key name we are passing now. For example, if I pass here uh, some dam. So here also I should pass my key as dam when I'm reading that key. So okay, got it right. So same key, whatever key I have here, same key you should have here. So I'll just say key. And after that, as we thought, we'll be replacing this text. Now, how do we replace the text? Again, same. So you need to have the ID. So again, same concept. You create a local variable called replace text. Some variable I took. So what is the control type here of this variable? Text view. So I just need to typecast it to text view, and then I'll say find view by ID r dot id dot my variable name is text view. So that's it over. Now again same thing. So whether you want to create local variable or global variable, field means global. I want to always create global variable. I have created a global variable so that it will be accessed within this entire file scope. Okay, entire class scope. So I have done that. Then after that, so you just come here and you just say replace text dot set text of val str over simple. So when you want to get text from control, you need to say dot get text dot toString. When you want to fetch the data from the control, when you want to pass the data, you need to say set text. That's it. Set text means it will do that. Get text means it will fetch the data. Set text will always take the parameter as string only. So you can see character sequence text. So it is a string. So directly since we are getting a string, we will do that. So let us run this and try now. Maybe I'll just okay, fine. So it has been detected. So I'm just running it. Visor. Okay, it's running perfect. So let me launching it. So it got launched. So I'll just say hi. So I'll just enter some text here. I'll just say, oh my God, retry. Okay, wait, retry. I'll just say hi students. I'll just pass this data. You got it? So whatever data I'm passing from there, no, I'll just put here. So I'll any text. Say hi Karthik. So how are you? So you just pass this data, same thing you can see here. Okay. Here the concept what we are doing is with intent only we are doing everything. Using intent, we are just we need to create a object, allocate memory dynamically, pass the classes from where to where you want to move. After passing the classes, you need to pass the key value pair, key name, and the data which you want to pass. Since the data which I want to pass is from edit text, I created a local variable for edit text called data is like this. I created a local variable and I'll say if I want to fetch the data dot get text. Since get text will give me editable text, I need to convert to string. Dot to string is direct conversion. Then I'll create a local variable and then I'm passing it here. Done. So on the other hand, how do I read the data? Same, create an intent object and I'll just say intent got. Since it is a string, I am passing a string, I'll just say intent dot get string extra of what is the key I need to read? I need to read the key of data. So if you give data, here you give some rata mata bata, then gone. So your key is different, no? So your intent does not contain the key which you are fetching. So it will not have any data. So after that, what we have done, we have created one more local variable. Since we want to replace the text of this text view, so we have created one more local variable here, replace text. And to this replace text, we are passing the string which we have read, the value of the key data which we have read. We are saying just dot set text. That's it. Over. Simple thing. So now we have seen two things. So how to toast the values and how to pass data from first activity to second activity. Is it clear till now?